Well, hello, hello, and welcome in, you beautiful souls. This is a timeless message for the collective. So, you know the drill. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, leave it behind for the next guy or share it with who you might think would need this message. Now, I have been guided to pull some cards strongly from the Ancestor deck, and honestly, this message is not for everyone. It's mostly for the collective that either is about to embark on a journey and is facing some difficult decisions and difficult times. The first card that I pulled was the Night Path Walker. Even in the unknown, you are guided and safe. And that's pretty much a reminder that you are never alone, even if it does seem like you are alone. You do have your ancestors and your spirit team behind you, God behind you, and they're walking right alongside of you. You took that first step, or you are going to take that first step, and it's huge, right? It's huge. It's for the betterment of you, whatever position you're in, whatever your scenario may be, whether it's a relationship that you ended or you're planning on ending, whether it's a job you stepped away from, whatever it is, times might look like they're very, very difficult right now, but um, it's all for the betterment of you. And you know why you did it. And you know why you said enough is enough, or why you're going to say enough is enough, right? And this card is there to remind us that even on those long, difficult paths, we're not alone. We're not alone. They're not intervening because they're not meant to intervene. They're meant to be there to hold you up when you can't stand anymore, but they're not intervening anymore. Or I shouldn't say anymore. They're not intervening at the moment because whatever hardships you're facing right now, or the lessons that you need to learn, or chapters you need to close, or some sort of healing journey that you're on, and you need to go through that detox period, right? Like, whatever it is, you need to detox from that negative, poisonous vibe that you were in. And it's okay. It's okay. You're not alone. So the second card, it actually goes hand in hand with the first card. The Starlit at, oh my goodness, I'm having a hard time talking today. The Starlit Elder. Their glow reminds you you're never alone in the dark. So, as I said, whoever this is and whatever darkness you're facing, there's always stars outside to shine the night sky and the moon, right? It's not it's not just darkness. There is a little bit of light always. And that light that there is, it's just reminding you it's okay. Daytime's going to come. They're all with you. They're right behind you. They're embracing you. They're holding you. They're there. But if you need a hand, you can always call upon them and be specific and ask specifically, right? So, with all that being said, without being too redundant, I'm going to go to the third card, the Father of Winds. The winds carry wisdom. Listen to what shifts. So, my dear friends, watch the stillness, watch the quiet, observe, observe everything. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to speak. You don't need to cry. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say cry. I don't know why that's coming out. Um, but the messages are in the winds, right? They carry our ancestors. Um, quiet your mind. Don't overthink. Try and still your mind and be present in the moment. I know it's very, very hard. It's very hard to do that, especially when you feel like everything is crumbling. But try and be grateful for what you have. Stay in the moment, right? And sometimes it feels like everything was ripped away from us and we don't have anything. And it's very, very hard to come up with even 5 things to be grateful for some days. But find the 5 things that you're grateful for. Still your mind, go into meditation, try and meditate a bit, and just your answers are going to come, whether intuitively or someone might say something that might spark something in your head. They're sending people your way in form of people, right? And you might be in a grocery store and you just overhear somebody say a phrase or something and it will spark something in you. Answers are coming. You've got to be open and receptive and notice the synchronicities. And when you notice any synchronicity, stop and think about whatever you were thinking about at that time. And it's just thumbs up, kind of, hey, you're on the right path. And just go with the flow, I guess, and don't overreact. um, okay, card number 4, the rooted blessing. Strong roots rise beneath you. Support is certain. Okay, you guys, you got the strength. You got the strength. You did what you did, or you're gonna face what you're gonna face. You have the strength for it. You're rooted. But as I'm looking at this card and I'm looking at that lovely female, and she's holding a little bit of light in her hands, and there's light illuminating and sparks behind her, and she's not even noticing the big light behind her. She's focused on the little light that she's holding in her hands. So focus on the little things. Focus on the little things, and behind you, what you don't even see in the works is that big, big light. But look at, instead of her feet, she's got roots, or she's standing on this pile of roots, and they're holding her up. That's your ancestors, man. That's your ancestors. They're holding you up. But also, I'm going to take this card and the previous cards and the cards coming up. They're all kind of nature themed, right? So it's a big call for you to go and ground yourself. I would say go ground yourself and try and be in nature. Just go for a walk, clear your mind. If you can, take your shoes off, go dip your feet in some water or sand. I don't know where you are in the world and what you have available resource wise, natural resources wise, but find a patch of grass, take your shoes off, stand on it, be in the sunlight. If you can't do any of that, take a salt bath, make a cup of tea, and stay 20 minutes in the salt bath. I'm not even kidding. 20 minutes. It will do wonders. It really does do wonders. But in any case, try and ground yourself. And if you can't do any of those, do a grounding meditation. Seriously, just honestly do whatever you can. It will help quite a bit with your healing journey. And you know what? Like I said, this lovely, lovely lady, she doesn't see the big picture behind her, the big glow of light. And look at, she's standing in fog, right? In darkness. And there's this big, big glow behind her. I love this card, by the way. I find it so beautiful. But anyways, focus on the little things that you have. They will help you. They will help you, and eventually you'll see the big picture and that big, big ray of light that you're going to step into once you turn around and look up, right? So anyways, card number 5, the water listener. Emotions speak in currents. Still your mind. The water speaks truth. Without being too redundant, again, like I said, it's very important that you still your mind. It's very important that you ground yourself. And now you're getting guidance. Seriously, without even me saying it previously, go to the water. Go to the water or go into your bath. It is very healing. It is very healing. If you know how to water scry, hats off to you. I tried that. I tried that. I'm getting nothing but a bowl of water. So I've been trying to work on that, but it's not really working out. But anyways, yeah, your answers will come to you. Just give it some time, give it some patience. Still your mind. Rest, 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 rest. If you need to, please rest, because if you're going through any kind of trauma, even psychological trauma, if it feels like the whole world is falling apart, rest. Give yourself that grace, give yourself that period of rest. Ground yourself, meditate, sleep. Sleep is the best thing you can do sometimes. So, anyways, card number 6. The store. Oh, my goodness, what is wrong with me today? The Starborn Storyteller. Your life is a constellation forming. You see that? It's fantastic. It's fantastic. You don't even see what's forming from all of this bitterness and negative energy, the heaviness that you're feeling. You don't even notice what is forming. You will come out of this. You will come out of this and you will rise. You will rise like the phoenix that you are. I firmly believe it. You're standing up and there's going to be that point. If you already went through the breaking point where you took this first step and it just seems difficult, it will lead you to the next point where you stand up and you dust yourself off and you seize it. You seize the moment and things are going to start unraveling. They're coming in. They're coming in strong. And you know what? You have that daytime period and then the darkness falls and sometimes it's cloudy and the clouds, you can't even see a star in the sky, right? But guess what? Once those clouds move, you see the constellations, you see the Milky Way. You will see it. You will see the beauty that is going to take shape in your life. You will see the happiness, the joy, the everything that you desired. It's coming to fruition. You just needed to take that first step, that initial step, and the pieces will fall into place. You just got to give it time. Now, I was kind of guided to pull a few of the Just Be cards. And the first one that I have is Just Be Patient. Trust in divine timing. What's meant for you is already finding its way. There is no need to rush. Breathe, soften, and let things unfold naturally. There's nothing else that you need to do. You did what you needed to do, and you just got to trust. You got to trust in divine timing. I can't preach divine timing enough, honestly, and I need to preach it to myself sometimes and remind myself to be patient. But it will happen, it will unfold, and there's a reason for waiting periods, okay? There is a reason why you have to go through what you have to go through, and sometimes it seems like it's not going to happen. But honestly, there's a reason why you were meant to wait the amount of time that you were meant to wait, whether it's lessons that you needed to learn or you needed to be perfectly aligned. There's always a greater purpose for things that we may not understand at the moment. But as things unfold, you might get your little intuitive hits as and go, oh, that's why it took this long, and there's no way of telling what the reasoning is, but you just got to trust that it will happen. If you do the work, if you already did the work, okay, things will unfold just the way that they're meant to. Things that are meant for you will always happen. There is no coincidences, you guys. There is no coincidences. So the next card is just be remarkable. Stand fully in your uniqueness. Your presence, actions, and spirit leave a lasting impression. Shine boldly and let the world notice your brilliance. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself. And you know what? You have this remarkable energy to you, the shine to you, and you've been down in the dumps. Turn it around, man. Turn it around. Step out of that. Because you know what? Things are looking up and things will turn around, and let the world see you. You're strong. You're beautiful. Let the world see who you are. And you know what? The decisions that you made, you know why you made them. You don't need to explain yourself to anybody. You don't need to explain your situation. You did it because you did it because that was right for you, or you're going to do it because you're going to do it. Whatever the case scenario is, okay? You're doing right by you, and you know what? Good on you. Good on you. You're remarkable. Just remember, you're remarkable. And be unique and do things differently. Do them your way. Who cares? Who cares what anybody freaking thinks, right? So shine so brightly that it actually bothers freaking people. Who gives a shit, right? Anyways, the last just be card is just be caring. Let kindness, oh my goodness, let kindness flow through your actions. A gentle word or a thoughtful gesture can heal more than you know. Your empathy is the gift to the world. Like I said, there's a way about you. There is a way about you, and you might not be even conscious of, even when you say just the most randomest things, it might mean something to somebody. It might give them the epiphany and the aha moments that they were looking for, the little nudge, the little whatever. Be caring. All your hurts in the world. You know what? Don't judge. Don't judge anybody, because you don't know what they're facing at the moment. And if you say a kind word to a freaking stranger, or you just nod and say hello and genuinely ask, how are you doing today? You know what? That might mean something to somebody, because maybe they're walking around going, what's the point of my existence? Nobody even notices, right? And that could make a huge freaking difference. Just you saying hello could make that much of a difference in somebody's world. And you know what? The more of us that are doing that, the better the world becomes. Because I told my kid today, actually, we were driving around, and I pulled to the side to let a person pass in a car, right? And I waved, and the woman waved back. And my daughter's like, oh, she didn't look like she's happy at all, or she just, I don't even know. There was a derogatory comment that she did say. And I'm like, you know what? Just because people, I said, you know what? I'm happy that she actually acknowledged me as a human being, to be fair, because I do this often, or I smile and nod at people, or I say, excuse me, or if I step in front of somebody at a grocery store and, I pass through while they're looking at something on a shelf, I apologize and I'm like, sorry. And you know what? You would think that it's the teenagers that are the problem. Okay. And, we criticize teenagers for not having that empathy, or not being raised right, really. But it's not. It's not the teenagers that are the problem, because 99.9% of the teenagers, if I say, excuse me, they're like, it's okay, don't worry about it, and whatever. They get into a little conversation and they're fine and they're actually very polite. What I've noticed lately, it's the senior citizens that are just like not even responding, not even acknowledging you as a human being. People are not acknowledging people anymore as human beings. And it's sad. So, you know what? If you can go out in the world and just keep shining, and acknowledge somebody as a human being, you're actually doing something. You're doing something. You're putting something positive out there in the world. And you know what? The world freaking needs it right now. I know this took a turn in the reading, but honestly, just be caring. Just be caring and kind, and things will start picking up, because you know what you put out in the world, it the universe will replenish it back to you. It will bring it back to you, because you know what, you're giving your kindness and your compassion, your empathy towards people, and God sees that. And eventually you will receive the kindness and the empathy back, and if nothing else, your heart grows a little bit bigger, I guess, right? Like the Grinch. But anyways, what we're going to look for, we got some synchronicity cards. I started yammering a little bit too much right now. So I'm just going to get back to it. I got a couple more synchronicity cards that I pulled, and we're going to close off. So the first one is the Bell, a sign to awaken awareness, celebrate clarity, and invite positive energy. Like I said, be aware. Be aware of everything. Be aware of your answers. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware and bring your light. Bring your light. Even if you don't think you can shine, fake that freaking smile. Fake it till you make it, man. Fake it till you make it. I know it can be exhausting, but when you're out and about, just for a split second, fake it. And you'll see it. It feels good to actually be kind and be positive. And you know what? The more you're in negative energy, you shape what's around you. Everything's dark and dreary, right? If you slap a smile on your face and get a little bit of a pep in your step, you will see things will freaking just start changing. It's all in your energy, and it's all in the way you carry yourself. It's all in the mindset, right? Like, if you're talking bad about yourself and you're believing that only bad things are going to happen and keep happening, why the hell did I do that? And why am I, stupid, and nobody freaking loves me, and I screwed up royally, or whatever your case may be. Stop it. Just freaking stop it. Stop it. Do me a favor. Tomorrow or today or whatever. Even if you can't, even if you don't have it in you, do it anyway. Put a little pep in your step. Go out there. Go for a walk. If you walk past somebody, you smile, you nod, you say, how you doing? I know how you doing is not an actual question anymore. It's a greeting, but it's okay. And if somebody actually tells you how they're doing, stop and listen and give your best. Smile, nod, make small talk, whatever. And you will see you're going to feel that much better. I promise you. So anyways, the very last card thing is the Woodpecker, a sign to stay persistent. Focus your energy and trust your efforts will create results. I don't need to elaborate more on that. I think I've done enough of that. So take it as it is. Watch out for bells and woodpeckers. And that's your sign, you guys, that you're on the right path, okay? I know this seemed like kind of a reaming or a jury down in the dumps kind of reading, but really it's not. It really was not. I don't mean to sound harsh, but at the same time, this was not like a negative reading. This was actually quite a beautiful message. It literally was telling you that you're being guided, you're being supported. I know things may seem like crap right now, absolute freaking crap, but you know what? You don't see the big picture. You don't see the light that's coming out of this, right? So, but you don't need to take any more steps, okay? You don't need to do any more grand freaking gestures and whatever, okay? You did what you needed to do, okay? You took the first step. You took the first step. Things feel like they're shit right now, absolute freaking crap. But they will turn around. You have the support, you have the guidance, you have your ancestors telling you, hey, lean on us. We're holding you up. We're holding you up. Just trust in divine timing, okay? Shift your energy. Try and shift your energy and come out of that darkness into the light, okay? Just get into the light. Fake it till you make it. That's my take on it, you guys. And if you're still here and you're listening, I thank you very much. I very, very, very much appreciate you. Please like, share, subscribe, share it. If you know somebody that is going through this, share it. Share it. This is not a bad message. This is a positive message. Okay. And if you would like, please share in the comments below. I would love to hear your take on this story. Just a quick reminder, be kind to others, be kind to yourself, and be kind to me, please, because I'm very new at this. So this was one of my first steps, and I'm going through a lot of crap personally as well, and I've been contemplating this channel for a long time, and I started, and it's discouraging when you see not much movement on the views and not much of anything, and you're very, very vulnerable. You're putting yourself out there, right? So even if that's your case scenario, I mean, and I'm trusting this guidance. I really am. Seriously hoping for the best, and I'm faking it until I make it, right? So with all that said, my friends, I hope that you're having a wonderful day or night wherever you are in this world. Sending you lots of love and lots of blessings, and until next time, thank you so much. Bye bye.